Good afternoon, this is Colton with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital roof inspection here out in Carlsbad for a home that was built in 1988. It currently has a flat concrete tile roof, and we're inspecting the roof to see the current condition and any concerning points. This is a flat concrete tile roof. Typically these flat concrete tile roofs, the concrete tile themselves have a lifetime warranty, meaning that they just keep getting harder in the sun, and as long as they're not getting walked on and getting cracked, then they should relatively last upwards of 80 years. Here's some penetrations, which are sensitive areas that have been canceled, so in a re-roof these will probably be removed. And then these are vents right here. These are a newer type of vent called an O'Hagan, and these let air into the attic, right? And then you have your penetrations for heat vents, and then sometimes over time these tiles cracked, and this is kind of when they need to be replaced, because this crack can allow water to get to the underlayment. So this was not done by me, this was here, but basically a very common section to get to the second story, and basically these are cracked ridge tiles right here where you can see directly down to the 2x4 ridge board. This is an eave of the roof, so you have your fascia board. The eave is actually boxed in, so you can see that they put a tongue and groove basically to box in the rafters underneath, and then you can see a drip edge. And then this is called the tile riser. It rises the first tile so that it stays in line with the rest of the roof going up. You see this hole right here, this actually lets out water because concrete tiles, they're not the waterproofing device, it's actually the paper underneath. So we actually want to look at the underlayment to kind of see what the current condition of this roof is. These two metals are relatively newer, early 2000s is when they started using these, so makes me think this roof has been updated and is not the original from '88. If it was installed correctly, you should be able to get 25-30 years out of a flat concrete tile roof. Getting on the second story here, I pulled up a tile in this section right here. Valleys are going to be super sensitive sections. You want to make sure you have adequately cut and that you can allow debris and everything to pass through, so you're not, it's not trapping water on the roof. Pulled up a cracked tile right here just to get a look at the paper underneath, and you can see that paper right there looks in decent shape. 10 to 15 years old. Just over time it gets baked in the sun and this material kind of gives way, but that looks to me like it's still doing its waterproofing. You can see two more O'Hagans right here for ventilation for the attic. Really sensitive areas are going to be chimneys because they trap water on the roof. But there's about 10 to 15 cracked tiles on this roof, and so that would be something to recommend to replace. Skylights are in good condition. They're your classic acrylic dome. The one sensitive area I saw was this slip tile right here, and this one has actually slipped down a little bit. But if you pull this back, you can see how a slip tile can really accelerate the deterioration of an underlayment, right? So you can see how quickly that underlayment can kind of deteriorate. This is getting beat up. We need to push this back into place and recaulk it and reseal it and re-nail it. But this is general maintenance that's done on a roof, right? Over time you have what's called a roof tune-up that's done, and you can kind of reseal, replace any cracked tiles, reseal all penetrations, basically general maintenance to a roof is how you're going to get the 25-30 years out of it. So yes, this roof is definitely got life left. I would put it at close to 10 to 15 years of life left with proper maintenance, and then we'll recommend a roof tune-up for this homeowner to get the adequate longevity out of this roof. That completes my inspection. Thank you.